pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Mr. Lexmore, would you take a roll call attendance, please?
Trustee Pelkey.
Here.
Trustee Bernard.
Here.
Trustee Southwick.
Present.
Trustee Arno.
Present.
Mayor LaBounty.
Here. Nobody from the public has signed up to address the board. So we'll go on to the next item on the agenda, which is minutes from the December 16th, 2024 regular meeting. All the trustees should have it in their packet. If there's no questions or deletions or changes that somebody wishes to make, then I need a motion to accept the minutes as printed.
I make a motion to accept the minutes as printed.
Second.
All those in favor of accepting the minutes of December 16, 2024 regular meeting as printed, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. The ayes have it. Bills, Mr. Letourneau.
No additions or deletions this evening.
Okay, thank you. All the trustees should have a copy of the bills in their packet. If there's no questions on any of the bills or discussions on any of the bills, then I need a motion to pay those bills.
I make a motion we pay the bills as printed.
Second.
All those in favor of paying the bills as printed, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. The ayes have it, the bills will be paid. And correspondence, Mr. Latchmore.
So I do have a couple things, Mr. Mayor. The first thing I would just like to make everybody aware of is the next scheduled board meeting will be on Tuesday, January 21st at 7 p.m. So it won't be on Monday due to it being Martin Luther King Day. So once again, that meeting will be on Tuesday, January 21st, 2025 at 7 p.m. The next thing that I would like to bring to the board is the phone system that the village currently has. The phone system is outdated. It's a Panasonic phone system. Panasonic is no longer in business making phones. We had an issue back in October where I believe it was the motherboard in the phone system stopped working, and we were without a phone system for 3 or 4 days. We actually had to call Mr. Southwick out of retirement to come and make the repairs for the village. So with that being said, we went out and talked to some different vendors as far as doing an upgrade on the village phone system. And the best rate that came out was through Layer 8 Champlain Tel. The monthly charge would be $1,403.12 a month. That's including the lease of the phone system itself. That's including the lines. They will be internet-based phones. That is currently $74.99 more than what we're currently paying. So I'm asking the board to make a motion to accept the estimate from Layer 8 in the amount of $1,403.12 to move forward with upgrading the phone system in the village office.
What's the, do you know what the,
For the whole, all village municipal buildings.
what's the new system gonna be? Do you know?
You mean the name?
Yeah. Not Panasonic, but.
No.
Link.
Yalink.
Yalink. Okay.
That's what they said that they are using for all their businesses.
I'll make a motion that we allow the clerk to sign into agreement with Champlain Telephone for the new telephone system.
I'll second.
Roll call, vote, Mr. Latchmore.
Trustee Pelkey.
Aye.
Trustee Bernard.
Aye.
Trustee Southwick.
Aye.
Trustee Arno.
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty.
Aye, the ayes have it. They will enter into a new agreement with Layer 8 to upgrade our phone system. Anything else, Mr. Latchmore?
I do have one other item that I'd like to bring to the board. I was hoping The Civic Center manager, Mr. Cardin, would be here, but he is off this evening. So it's in reference to our DAISY grant that we received through Assemblyman Billy Jones' office of the $250,000. Part of that grant is we were going to be replacing the windows and exterior doors within the Civic Center. We have received 2 estimates. One of the estimates is from Sticks and Stuff, and the other is from DS Specialties in Moores. And the estimate from DS Specialties was the lesser of the 2, and it's in the amount of what he threw down was $27,016. So this was included in the grant money, so it's actually costing village residents $0, but we have to do our due diligence and receive estimates for replacement of the windows and the doors. And he made the recommendation and suggestion to present, to move forward with the estimate from DS Specialties. So once again, if the board could make a resolution to move forward with this, so we can get these windows windows and doors ordered.
Mr. Lattimore, is that estimate just delivery of the doors, or is it including?
We will do the installation ourselves.
Okay.
And that's the same thing with Sticks and Stuff.
Okay, I knew one of the estimates had that broken out.
So one of the big differences between Sticks and Stuff and DNS Specialty is with Sticks and Stuff, we were gonna have to take all the locking mechanism from the doors out and put them in the new doors, where with DS Specialties, it's gonna be all new hardware. So that's my understanding from Mr. Cardin. So all these windows will be replaced, all the exterior windows and all the exterior doors, and we're going to be adding 1 additional exterior door down by where the existing pro shop is, just so that there would be another exit in the event of some type of fire or other type of catastrophe.
Anyone else have any questions?
I'll make a motion that we go ahead with DS for the windows and doors for the Civic Center.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote, Mr. Lexmore.
Trustee Pelkey.
Aye.
Trustee Bernard.
Aye.
Trustee Southwick.
Aye.
Trustee Arno.
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty.
Aye, the ayes have it, the bid has been awarded. Anything else, Mr. Lexmore?
That's all that I have. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Under myself, I have some resolutions. The first one is Resolution 25-1, 2025 elections for the Village of Rouses Point. I'll read it into the record. Whereas the next village election for offices for the Village of Rouses Point, New York, will be held on Tuesday, March 18, 2025, and whereas the Board of Trustees of said village must designate by resolution the polling place, the hours which the polls shall be open per section 15-104-3B of the State of New York election law. Therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Rouses Point has determined the polling place to be at Halsted Hall, location 39, Lake Street, Rouses Point, New York, with the polling being open from 12 noon to 9 p.m. and be further resolved that as required by section 15-104-3B of the state election law, notice of said village polling place and time the polls will be open be given at least 60 days prior to said election. This resolution shall take effect immediately. The foregoing question was duly put to a roll call vote after a discussion. Any discussion on anything I just read, gentlemen? If not, then I need a motion to, for resolution 25-1 for the polling and the time and hours.
I'll make a motion that we approve the resolution for the village election.
I'll second it.
Roll call vote, Mr. Lexmore.
Trustee Pelkey.
Aye.
Trustee Bernard.
Aye.
Trustee Southwick.
Aye.
Trustee Arno.
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty.
Aye, the ayes have it. The resolution has been approved. The next on my list is election resolution 25-2, voter registration day, Village of Ross Point, New York. Notice hereby given that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Ross Point, Clinton County, New York, has on the 6th day of January 2025 passed a resolution to not hold a voter registration day for the 2025 village elections. A copy of the complete resolution as follows. Whereas the next general election for officers will be held on the 18th of March 2025, whereas due to the lack of activity at past registration days, the village officials have decided not to hold a registration day for the general election of 2025. I just need a motion to accept this resolution as printed, unless there's a discussion that needs to be held.
I just have one thing to say, and I've said this before about this. The Clinton County Board of Elections is very helpful with getting people registered to vote. So if you know anyone who does want to be registered, or if they want to, then give them a call and they'll help them out.
You can do it in person or online.
In person or online, correct, yes.
I make a motion for this resolution.
I'll second.
Roll call vote, Mr. Lattimore for 25-2 resolution.
Trustee Pelkey.
Aye.
Trustee Menard.
Aye.
Trustee Southwick.
Aye.
Trustee Arno.
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty.
Aye, the ayes have it. Resolution 25-2 has been passed. And last, resolution 25-3, inspectors for election for the Ross Point, New York. Whereas pursuant to Article 15, Section 116 of the 1979 State of New York election law, the Board of Trustees of the Village of Ross Point is charged with adopting a resolution appointing the inspectors of election, appointing a chairperson thereof, and fixing their compensation. Therefore, the Board of Trustees of the Village of Ross Point does hereby resolve that the inspectors of election shall be A. Mary Rasco, Chief Inspector. B. Margaret Trigget, Inspector. E. Duffy, Inspector. Mario LaFave, Inspector. The chairperson shall be Mary Rasco. The compensation shall be fixed at $16 per hour for the election chairperson and $15.50 per hour for the inspectors. This resolution will take immediately after a vote. Discussion needed on this, gentlemen?
I make a motion, we pass the resolution for the inspectors of the election in Rouses Point.
Second.
Roll call vote, Mr. Lattimore?
Trustee Pelkey.
Aye.
Trustee Menard.
Aye.
Trustee Southwick.
Aye.
Trustee Arno.
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty.
Aye, the ayes have it. Resolution 25-3 has been passed by the board. That's all I have. Trustee Arnold, do you have anything?
Yes, just a few things. I'd like to, Ross Point Fire Department would like to thank the people that donated for their fire department kids' Christmas party. Justin Sample, Latitude 45, John Mock, American Legion Post 912, Peru Rod and Gun Club, Ross Point KSC, Sons of the American Legion 912, and Sea Harbor Games. And also, I'd like to mention again that the railroad station Welcome Center is open on Thursdays from 10 to 3. We just started opening up there so people could enjoy it and stuff, and there's quite a bit of stuff to see in there. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Trustee Arnold. Trustee Menard.
The only thing I have tonight, I would just like to thank the Public Works crew for cleaning the sidewalks and the roads. They did a very good job over the holidays, and Happy New Year to everyone. That's all I have.
Thank you, Trustee Menard. Trustee Pelkey.
Yes, the last meeting, we authorized the clerk to go out to bid for a used plow truck for a backup. And we received one bid from Gamache. This truck, we sent the public works supervisor over and the mechanic and two of the operators to look at this truck. And then also, a few days later, myself and Trustee Arnold went over and looked at it. And it seems to fit what we need to get us through this plow season and hopefully the next 8 years of plowing. So they put in a bid for $63,000 US funds. has a copy of this bid from Gamache for the new plow truck? Any questions? Trustee Arno, and I can probably answer them.
What was the year on it again?
It's 2011.
11.
It's a 2011 Freightliner M2 It's a snow plow truck with sander.
It's got about
But
20,000.
let's, I'll let you, Mr. Pelkey, explain to the public how old our present plow truck is and the problems we're having.
Okay, our present plow truck, it looks in very good shape. It's 23 years old, no, 19 years old. It's 19 years old. The problem that we're having with it, it was a double frame, and the salt got in between the frame, and it's starting to compromise the frame. So the truck is in really good shape for the motor and the transmission, but without having a solid frame, it could be compromised or it won't pass inspection. So I did talk to, rather than going out and buying a brand new plow truck for $250,000 or $300,000, we decided to find a used one where we can use it as a backup or a main plow truck and keep the other one as a backup. And this week I had a conversation with the public works supervisor that we're looking at our plow truck that is 19 years old, and because of the motor and the cab and everything is in such good shape, he's starting to get estimates to maybe this summer put a new frame underneath that truck. So then we'll have two good plow trucks, which also are our dump trucks for the village. So for the price, I mean, we're very fortunate to find this truck, and like I said, it's in very good shape. Myself, Trustee Arno went and looked at it. He looked all underneath it. It's it only has 20,000 miles on it, so you can tell it's been well taken care of.
I know Mr. Trustee Pelkey, myself, and yourself, and the administrator, Mr. Latchmore, and I've had conversations with every one of the trustees when I can about the dilemma we're in as far as this 19-year-old truck and passing inspection and stuff. And we are looking at $200-something thousand versus 63, and if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Letourneau, we have this in the budget already.
There's $12,500 in current appropriations, and then we can take the balance out of reserves.
Okay.
So we do have enough to cover this whole truck out of the reserves that we put away each year. We don't have to get a loan or anything.
We don't have to get any loan or anything else, and if this works out the way you just mentioned, we'll have two trucks, and one as a backup we can use for a dump truck and various other things, which will enhance our fleet of trucks, which has been in poor shape for quite a while.
Might I just add too, that having a backup, we haven't had a backup in quite a few years, so we've been really lucky that nothing's gone wrong with this truck.
And also, when you go to buy a new truck, it takes them almost 2 years. By the time you spec it, you buy the truck, you buy the equipment to put on the truck, it's a 2-year process. Can we afford to wait 2 years? I mean,
I don't think so.
No.
we're fortunate we found this truck, and they put a bid in, and it came in under budget, so.
And I think it's gonna be a good truck.
I think this is a win-win for the residents of the village of Rouses Point, myself. Does anyone else have anything they want to say? If not, then I need a motion to accept this bid.
I will put it in the form of a motion to give the bid to Gamache for the amount of $63,000 for that.
I'll second that motion.
Roll call vote, Mr. Latchmore.
Trustee Pelkey,
Aye.
trustee Menard,
Aye.
trustee Southwick,
Aye.
trustee Arno,
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty.
Aye, the ayes have it. We're going to welcome addition for a truck with 20,000 miles to our roads, which is going to be a godsend. Anything else, trustee Menard, or trustee Pelkey, excuse me?
Yes, the second part of the, when we and we authorized the clerk to go out to bid, was for a dump body for one of our dump trucks. So a bid came in for a brand new dump body for $11,000 US funds, and it's also through Dimash. This company is just across the border in St. Paul, so no one else put a bid in, so I think that's a very nice price for it. I went and looked at it. Trustee Arnold went and looked at it, it's brand new.
Yep.
So it's not used, so it's exactly, it's a 14-foot body that fits our dump truck, and it would give us years of service. So everybody has a copy of that sales contract also?
So that's including the hydraulics and everything
Yeah.
as well, so
It's a low-profile box.
it is.
Yeah, so we can load it with our skid steers when it comes sand, picking up the sand in the summertime and spring. That's the biggest key, is you need something that's a little bit lower where you can dump the skid steers in. This is, you're not gonna find another box for that price.
No.
And we do have the money budgeted for it.
Anyone else have an opinion or a comment on the board? If not, I'm gonna make a motion to purchase this dump box. I need a second.
I'll second it.
Roll call vote, Mr. Latchmore.
Trustee Pelkey.
Aye.
Trustee Menard.
Aye.
Trustee Southwick.
Aye.
Trustee Arno.
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty.
Aye, the ayes have it. The board is authorized to purchase the dump box. Anything else, Trustee Pelkey?
Yes, I need an executive session for the employment history of a particular employee.
I'll second that.
All those in favor of going into an executive session at the end of the meeting, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. We will go into executive session at the end of the meeting. Anything else, Trustee Pelkey?
The only last thing that I have is I'd like to thank Mike LeBlanc for putting on the parade of lights of the trucks. I wasn't here at the last meeting, and it was very nice light parade that went through this village. There was over 21 units, and people really enjoyed it. And I'd like to thank Mike for taking the time and to coordinate it and schedule it. That's all I have.
Thank you. Trustee Southwick?
The only thing I have is I wanted to extend a thank you to our facilities manager, Keith Cardan. In addition to all of the in the Civic Center, he also handles coordinating public skating and the rink schedule. He has a lot to do, and he gets it all done, and does a great job. So big thank you to him and the entire rec center crew. That's all I have.
Thank you. Nobody have any other reports? I need a motion to recess to go into executive session.
I so move.
Second.
All those in favor of recessing, go into executive session, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. We'll recess and go to executive session.
You wouldn't be in this, I guarantee you that.
Now going back into regular session,
You there?
I need a motion to go back into regular session.
I make a motion, we go back into regular session.
Second?
All those in favor of going back into regular session, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. We're now back in a regular session. After an executive session, the board has decided to pursue the hiring of a lineman helper at the rate of $29,000 a year. Is that correct, Mr. Latchmore?
yes.
$29 an
Or
hour.
$29 an hour, I apologize. And I need a form of a motion from this board to follow through with that.
I make a motion that we hire a line worker at $29 an hour to help with our electric crew.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote, Mr. Latchmore.
Trustee Pelkey,
Aye.
trustee Menard,
Aye.
trustee Southwick,
Aye.
trustee Arno,
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty.
Aye, the ayes have it, the board has approved the hiring of a line worker. And nothing further on the agenda, I need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
All those in favor of adjourning say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. The ayes have it, have a nice night, gentlemen.